The project consists of identifying an industrial problem, and that problem must be analyzed using the statistical tools that we learn in the course. The objective is that we could know how to use these tools, and not only that, we must understand what means the outcome and give a correct interpretation. We will explain the background of the company and the problem. After this, we will show the methodology will be used to solve these problems and the result. We at the team will present the discussion and what is the best option for the company.
Statistical quality control. Quality improvement is the reduction of variability in the process of product. The excess of this can produce waste. These target values are usually bounded by a range of values. The largest allowable value for a quality characteristic is called the upper specification limit, USL. The smallest allowable value for a quality characteristic is called the lower specification limit, LSL. To have a more concrete idea of what is involved in the subject, it is necessary to know a certain definition such as the mean, which is the average of the data. This can describe the behavior of the values that are had. The variance measure whose squared the data is around the mean, and this is equal to the square standard deviation. This is essential as it increases precision and reduces the number of defects. For this case, it's also necessary to know the definition of convenient sampling, which is a non-probability sampling, which serves to facilitate the work of those who carry out a study.
We're going to talk about a bakery called Backery Yummy, which was founded in Puebla in 2019. The specialty of this bakery is the birthday cake. And per day we produce an average of 50 cakes with different flavors. The problem: Yummy Bakery wants to compare the difference of weight that two brands of flavor have. Considering an average of variability, we tested a 10 package from each type. These tested brands are Selecta and San Blas. Our goal is to estimate the mean, the variability, and the standard deviation using the 99% coefficient interval. After seeing the results, we will be able to decide which brand is the better for our bakery. The collection of data. Within the 10 sample packages, we weighted all packages and found the following data.
Methodology. To make a quick analysis, we use Excel to get mean and variability. As we can see on the pictures, we have mean and variability for each brand. Following the steps. On the first image, we can see to get mean by typing the formula equal average and then number of the cell. And then to get variability, we type equal var dot p and number of the cell. The results are that Selecta mean is 996.7. Meanwhile, for San Blas is 996.8. The variability is the one that we are going to look closely, because for Selecta is 25.61 variability and for San Blas is 6.76.
As we can see, these are the steps of creating the variance graph and the normality test. To analyze our data, we used Minitab. We created a box plot indicating that both of our types of flour have a small size sample. It may be insignificant, however, if we observe them, they are both asymmetric to the left, although the variance of the selected flour is more asymmetric to the right when it's respected to the mean.
To make the process capability, we follow the steps that we show in this video. To make this process, we use Minitab. As it shows, Minitab can identify that all data are not normal, so we can transform to make the chart. According to these observations, we can notice that the values are between the limits. even if the data are not normal. We could do the graph to present in a visual way the statistics. The process capability shows that the data are not centralized, but the variation is not too big.
Conclusion. With all this information, we are able to see the consequences of this. To make a cake for 10 people, they use 360 grams of flour. So with one package of 1 kilogram, they should be able to make 2.7 cakes. But what happens if the flour they get has mean around 996.7 per package? For now, it's not a lot. It does not represent a problem for the company. But if we talk about the variability, Selecta has a 25.6 of variability, meaning that for now we found a good mean. But what if we took a bigger sample so the company cannot buy the brand with the certain that they will get the way that they are paying it for? So we recommend to make a bigger study if the company really wants to know how this affects their financial business and the quality of the product. If they do not want to invest in that, we would recommend getting and use San Blas because the mean is stable and the variability is not that high. Plus is 0.50 pesos cheaper than Selecta. Each team member had their own skills. Everyone pushed their limits to become better. In my case, I analyzed the results to give a solution to the problem. At the beginning, I started the first quick analysis in Excel, getting mean and variability. After that, I started writing the report to help my classmates to put their work in there and complete the project. After that, we started the presentation together and everyone put their own work into the presentations to complete the video.
All team members thought of a case to the project and the necessary research of information to develop it. I developed the capacity process, which gave us some information to make a conclusion.
My contribution to the team was to find tools that improve our case and also to find data to improve the problem or data to select a problem.
And my contribution for this final project, I was the one who investigated how to do it in Minitab and do the normality test, as well as investigating how much the flour had in their packages, taking the data in and analyzing it.